Hey guys, I thought I'd go live again. I pray I'm live. Um, but anyway, I'm in my drawing program, Autodesk Sketchbook, which is this thing. um, and I figured I'd do some drawing while live. Um, because that's just me. I'm an art freak, and you know, and I've always, you know, loved art despite being blind. Um, a lot of sighted people I get, you're blind, how are you able to draw? And the answer, my friends, is accessibility. Um, which is what I'm using right now. Magnifier and maybe narrator. Um, like say if I want to name a layer, I might quickly turn on the screen reader to find, the layer or magnifier, mostly to turn on the layer, like I'm doing now. There is a layer menu, which is these, pretty cool. And these are all my menu selections. And what's pretty interesting is, there's lots of modes. There's like align, stabilization, um, which I'm gonna go ahead and make a new layer.
Starting sketchbook window button indeterminate.
Okay.
Button double tap to activate. Caps lock.
Not label.
Button. Button.
Let me see what it does.
Enter. Windows. Add.
Make sure I'm on the right.
Normal combo box collapsed.
Okay. So I detected that.
Caps lock. Scan.
Make sure I'm on the scan mode for this to work. Probably had scan mode off and it's not detecting right.
Shift. Button. Button. Button.
Okay, these are unlabeled. They're obviously labeled, but they're not alt text labeled like, the here.
Normal combo box collapsed.
Like here it said normal combo box collapsed. Normal combo box is collapsed. And it worked. Screen reader works a little bit. With Sketchbook, which is semi handy, but to hear stuff like
Shift. Button.
button,
Button.
button,
Button.
I don't know what they are. It's like, what kind of button? I know it's a trick of labeling these, but I haven't figured out the hotkey for
Windows. Exiting narrator.
labeling the buttons. I'm just gonna magnify as much as this will hurt me. Okay, I'm on a new layer. This is bright, but there's nothing I can do about it accessibility wise. I can only make the background better contrast. And my hindsight has always been AIM. I've seen Marvel's Avengers in the recent DLC for MA, and that's Spidey. Spoiler alert, that's Spidey. If you have the PS5, you'll be able to get that DLC. And amazingly, I will save this for another video, but everyone's favorite Megacorp is referenced. Like everybody's favorite Megacorp here is referenced. But basically, okay, yeah, that didn't work out. Meant to fill in what I drawn here, but apparently it doesn't do that. I'll try it on the. There we go. Separate out the layers there. But yeah, my hindsight has always been fictional companies of the Marvel Universe. Let me check the chat, see if anybody's here. Sorry for missing you guys, but oh, no one in the chat yet. But yeah, basically, I'm having to use magnifier a lot. I pray that's not screwing with the stream. Ooh, what color am I on? Yeah, I pray I'm not getting the no data message. It looks like I kinda did. And I'm concerned because, you know, I wanna stream for you guys, and it's like, come on, YouTube, work. I'm using the stroke stabilization mode because I cannot control my hands. That line went a little kapooey, but that's okay. Let me check the layers. Make sure I'm on this layer, and I am. I'm so sorry if I look like I'm clocking out. I don't know why YouTube is doing that. It's like every time I stream with magnifier, it's like, ooh, screw you. Sorry if I'm getting close, but legally blind artist, what can you do? What I'm basically drawing here is my interpretation of of the because there's a part in the new normal DLC when you have, because spoiler alert, in the new normal DLC you play as Kamala Khan, who is a polymorph. She's an inhuman, and inhumans are um they're like you and me, but the difference is when they breathe in this mist called Terrigen, which is like a blue mist. They breathe it in, and they go through a process called terrigenesis, which is where it's like a cellular alteration terrigenesis. Why difference is they form a shielding cocoon around themselves, and they basically, are trapped like that for God knows how long. And some will survive, some will not. Um, and and basically, um, they will break from that cocoon. The person will break from that cocoon and will basically emerge more or less with powers, quote powers, or in AIM's terminology, get infected, um, and develop these weird as hell unnatural abilities. And Kamala has this happen to her, and she becomes what's known as a polymorph, which is where she can stretch out her arm and it goes to the crazy end of the room, and she can jump high, she can stretch her whatever the part of her body, as well as get bigger, um, aka what she calls ambiguity, um, which is pretty a nifty ass set of powers there for Kamala. And the coolest part, she's um from Pakistan, moved to Jersey, so her family moves to America. Um, her brother Ami, and her father, who she nicknames Abu, um, which I don't know what that translates to. I'm not from Pakistan. I would have to ask Kamala on the translation. And this I'm drawing here is basically the Advanced Idea Mechanics logo. The AIM logo. And let me see if people are coming through the chat. I know I'm rambling. I hope you guys are still able to come in. I had to lock Melissa's Legally Blind World down. But I made a few of you, selective commenters. so hopefully you guys can come in. So sorry about that inconvenience, everybody. I had to lock down. Don't ask why. Or if you have Facebook, feel free to message me on there with, hey, why'd you lock down? And I'll be happy to answer there. And I just don't feel comfortable activating the drama train again. So if you have any questions about why I'm locked down, feel free to message me. So, so basically, I'm just, layering things out first. And I'm making the AIM logo more or less. See what these do. Okay, that's cool. Make it trademark AIM yellow, because AIM are yellow, and they basically let me zoom out so I can find where it is. This is basically my rendition of what they call in universe the AIM Inhuman Clinic, and I put clinic in quotes because they don't show it. I don't know why, but they just don't show this clinic, this supposed clinic that's gonna open in Jersey City and everybody's gonna get the care they need, blah blah. Quotes by Dr. George Tarleton, who is you know who, for you big Marvel fans. Okay, let me give this a highlight so it's not ouch to me. Give this a highlight. This way people can. So I have a lot of people who are blind that subscribe to me. But then again, I have a lot of sighted who subscribe to me as well. You know, I'm kind of glad this thing with the drama fest is over. I feel in my heart I made the right choice. I think Ash Law, the light side of the force, was going, hey, and the rest is history. But I won't explain that too much. If you want to know deeper details, again, message me. And this basically says, this is AIM, and make sure I'm on the and let me get back to my layers here. Make a new layer, separate it, text again, make it um, zoom out so I can make another layer. Yeah, it's important to have multiple layers if you have a drawing program. This way you can separate the coloring from the drawing. And stuff like that. And there we go, we got AIM Inhuman Clinic. And yeah, basically, for anybody wondering, AIM kind of has, or was gonna have, a supposed clinic, but because of the hammer apparently, in the way Thor's hammer, Dr. Tarleton couldn't make plans to get it set in place. That would have been neat to see. Like, I feel like Marvel's Avengers is a what if arc, if you guys know what I mean. Marvel's Avengers is like a what if arc. I love stuff like that. I love envisioning what could have happened. What if the Inhuman Clinic came to pass? What would have it have looked like? what it looked like, hospital only AIMified, or something like that, um, that's okay because we got layers on our side, so we're raring to go. So if I do make it outside the lines a little bit, that's okay. Not a big deal when you make layers. And these might be unlimited. I'm not sure how many layers you can go, but I bet it's best to have as many as you need for your drawing if you're gonna draw something in this program. Um, and AIM, it's becoming my new favorite. AIM stands for Advanced Idea Mechanics, and they're becoming my new favorite organization, more or less, in the Marvel Universe. However, in the Marvel Avengers lore, they are the new Alchemax, I should say. Like, they take cues from Alchemax or Oscorp with blah blah experiments. And even even there's a scientist I kind of like, who's Dr. Rappaccini. Uh, Hi, where is everybody? Are you all just lurking and listening? Because if so, that's okay. Um, I don't mind if you lurker as long as you lurkers behave. Um, I pray you guys can come in because I hope I'm not too heavy on the lockdown. But yeah, um, but basically, let me get back to it here. Um, there we go. We're on layers. Get back down to my, where is it? Drawing layer. Back on pencil mode. And I'm gonna basically make, this just a little, let me see. I think I'll get to a new layer just in case and start laying out. Um, yeah, it's always important to have layers, in your drawing. It could be anything you draw. And I'm gonna put like, um, like basically like this is the I want to say, yeah. Okay, this will be interesting. And this will be the waiting room, I suppose. Because I envision AIM, to have something of a waiting room. If they were to have this Inhuman Clinic come to pass, um, um, thing that I like a large um, table that has um, activities on it or something like stuff to read, like your um this is if anybody's wondering what the hell I'm drawing here, it's basically my interpretation of the advanced idea mechanics waiting room, or of their aim, of their supposed AIM Inhuman Clinic, and what it would probably look like. And it is a lot of, it has a lot of, speculation, not too much, but if any speculation, it's mostly from me, because I'm just that imaginative. Um, and there's gonna be like little books, and right here, there we go. These are like little um, books. Um, you kind of have to draw funny because of the way programs work. and I don't like the way it does it sometimes. But a drawing program, you know, it is what it is. What can you do? Other than, you know, try to manipulate the best you can. So I'm basically making like the little book stand or activity stand um, that AIM lays out for their patients, um, so they're not bored. Um, Sorry if this looks like shit, but um, you know, that's just me. I love to draw. Um, Make a new layer and try to highlight, separate them, and give them something of depth. Um, it is really tricky. Um, this is acting like as if a big bright light from overhead is shining. You know, directional light in art, you know, it counts. Um, to make it more authentic in a way. I'm just not too good at it in a drawing program yet. Although I had pointers in school. Make this like it's a glow. Because light doesn't just stand here. It's all about death and realism. And blend it into the surrounding. Make it look like it's gleaming because of the bright lights. Because at AIM Clinic, you anything that's like a science lab or a clinic, You would expect crap ton of brightness. Oh. Layer. And there's gonna be like a section of huh? Here's everybody. Hmm. That's a shame. Oh, and next to it, there's gonna be a little, um, you know, toy, um, for the, children, um, because any waiting room has to cater to all those ages. And these are like the toys you'd see, um, um, this is basically a little toy for the wee ones. Okay. Can't have, you know, and there's gonna be some waiting chairs here. I am trying to follow people's advice um, when it comes to drawing, but drawing without, you know, too much vision. Um, it's a little harder, and these chairs are gonna be okay. Not gonna color too much in because it's a dark color. I want something of shadow, of light. And there's basically gonna be a small bench where a crowd can sit and hang. Where a whole crowd of people can sit at once. This might probably end up becoming a fan fiction as well. Only time will tell. Give this thing of lighting, because remember we're in a bright room. And there's also gonna be give the floor a different And this may be a little bit off center, but there's lots of far away chairs. I'm gonna bring some close up chairs in here. Like the armrest, so people can rest their arms on something. Sorry if I got quiet there. We're just having to really focus. This is basically a waiting area of the AIM Inhuman Clinic. Sorry if I stopped talking there. I'm gonna add like in the far back. I bet you guys are wondering what's gonna be back there. But yep, accessibility area. Because, AIM has to abide by the accessibility rules too in this universe. If they were to have something like the Inhuman Clinic, and it's gonna be like stabilizer bars. For people to walk. Their wheelchair into. It's basically got some shading there. That's basically trying to do this. That's basically a locking mechanism for people to lock their wheelchair into, I guess. I think AIM might come up with something like that. People in wheelchairs, like, for example, if Dr. George Tarleton came in here, he would lock his wheelchair into there. Because, spoiler alert, he's in a wheelchair in this universe. I hope you guys are enjoying this drawing so far. I know it sounds pretty boring. Oh, who's here? Oh, hey, in darkness, what's up, man? Thought people were gonna show up. What's up, in darkness? To describe what I'm drawing, Whistler, if you're here, the background is a blue, light blue, like the sky, and you have the yellow octagonal logo, and which means Advanced Idea Mechanics, or capital A, capital I, capital M. And it says to the left of the AIM octagon, AIM Inhuman Clinic, spelled out as A.I.M. And to the right, Waiting Center. And it's basically just a bright blue room with brown and red waiting chairs, and a gray accessibility area with a wheelchair handicap sticker for the disabled in the background behind the main stuff, like the brown table, and the main focus is the table with the orange blue beads for the kids, and green, brown, blue, teal books for the supposed patients to read to avoid boredom. Um, and so yeah, if you're watching this, Whistler, that's the description of my drawing here. Um, and the color of the whole background is basically a light blue, like similar to the sky, on a bright, bright sunny day. Um, and and for those of you who don't know, especially you in darkness, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Marvel lore of this drawing here, but um, basically, if you haven't played Marvel's Avengers, there's a company right here called Advanced Idea Mechanics, or AIM, and they are like, if you haven't played Marvel's Avengers, spoiler alert, they're basically like a science first organization, um, where they do something similar to Alchemax, with genetics research, um, experimentation on people's DNA, um, and I think I'm gonna add a hallway, because what hospital would be incomplete without a reception? And this is basically um, a little window to the entrance, and for greater effect, to make it look like a window. And that's basically like the entrance, and they have like a little window, but it's blurred out by the glass a little bit. Um, and right here is gonna be um, Not sure what advanced is, but okay. I might do a separate drawing and probably combine. Um, I'm gonna make it hint to um, make it hint to reception. Um, and it's saying faintly TION, which is hinting to reception. Because it's cut off at the T. Um, for reception. Um, and it's at the start of the arrow, showing which way it is. Um, and make this a little bit. There we go. And I might end up, just doing a whole arc of what the AIM clinic could look like from different angles. But that's the waiting. Um, Center. I'm gonna give this something of a teal. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know this is a long stream, but I just wanted to show everybody my concept for the AIM Inhuman Clinic, as it were. And this is it. And there's the floor. And fix some spots. And this is the reason why you need layers. For stuff like touching up without messing up. I hope those of you that are watching this, I know probably some of you are busy, but try to make it as best you can. And, but feel free to watch the replay of this if you guys can't handle watching the full thing live. Feel free to watch this in sections as best you guys can. Because this is going to be a long one. So feel free to watch this in sections. Because I know some of you that have reading disorders or focusing disorders probably struggle with attention span. So for anybody with those conditions, feel free to watch this in segments throughout your day. This way you're not, struggling with, damn, she made a long one. And I hope you guys really like this. There it is. I might probably do more of these off camera because I don't want to. I bet you guys are probably like, yeah, this is a long one. And there you go. That's my interpretation of the Advanced Mechanics or AIM Inhuman Clinic. And I hope you guys like it. Because I started to, like AIM after Marvel's Avengers came out. Give this a border. Try a new layer. And I think that should be it. I hope you guys are enjoying this, especially you in darkness. Oh, hey Poindexter Lounge. Sup? What's up, Poindexter Lounge? Glad to see you here, man. Um, I can't do what you can do though. I can't do call-in shows. But what do you think of this, Poindexter? Like, I know you guys are more Star Wars and DC and probably, but I know you guys mishmash a whole plethora of fandoms. But this is the Advanced Idea Mechanics AIM Inhuman Clinic. My interpretation of it, um, and this is basically the, if you guys haven't played or seen Marvel's Avengers, I highly recommend you play it. If you guys have the visual acuity to do so, go ahead and go play it and see what I mean by advanced idea mechanics. Because this is a little bit of a spoiler for the first DLC of the game. Um, so spoiler alert, if you guys haven't played Marvel's Avengers, this is alluded to in the game. This AIM Inhuman Clinic here, but we don't actually get to see um, the facility and what it kind of looks like. Um, so this is just my interpretation of the AIM Inhuman Clinic, um, and what the waiting room of it could possibly be like. So if you're still here playing Extra Lounge, this is what it looks like. At least my interpretation of it. Um, I hope you guys that played Marvel's Avengers, because I haven't played it, because with my disability, I kind of can't. Um, Although granted there is accessibility, but not all games are accessible, and I fear Marvel's Avengers might be one of them. I pray that's not the case. So whoever makes the game out there, please try to incorporate some vision accessibility. This way people like me can play your game. Thank you so much. Um, because I am a big fan for the lore you guys have put in. Um, and especially this is a prime example of the AIM Inhuman Clinic right here, what it possibly looks like. And I hope you guys really like this. This is what it looks like. I'll zoom in to give a full detail overview. You got the handicap area, and it says AIM Inhuman Clinic, a waiting center, um, and the door and the window to the outside, um, of the of the entrance area, but it's blurred out by the window. Um, and you got some waiting spots, a accessible waiting spot for the disabled, and another normal chair. I'm so sorry if my drawing isn't that perfect. If you're still here, point extra buddy. My drawing isn't that great, because of my vision. but this is what it looks like. And you got the sign that's faintly reading reception TION. Cause it's cut off. Um, and there's a faint directional arrow, but you don't see it because it's again cut off. And this is the table for the activities, like reading some books or letting the kids play with the toys. And I don't know if you heard about Marvel's Avengers Poindexter. Like, did you play it at all? Okay, darkness. Ready? A.I.M. Fire! Okay. Whoa, cool. Potential can Jimis. Yeah, that'd be Jeremiah and Fitz right now. That'd be Dr. Simmons and Dr. Fitz right now. Dr. Simmons be like, oh boy, Hydra made a clinic or something. Um, but this isn't Hydra. Aw, thanks in darkness, dude. It's an art. Yeah, it kind of is, dude. Um, so, what do you guys think of my drawing there? Right here. And I'm gonna keep this because it's awesome. Um, because this is dope as hell art. Um, um, so I have a fuck ton of folders. Um, which is weird how my CPU is able to handle. It's like, okay, that's strong as hell then. Well, duh, you know, this computer's only like what, going on 2 years old. Um, and, and you guys are so funny. Um, Prenixter Lounge, where are you, man? Just listening and watching. Um, if some of you are struggling, you're welcome to leave at any point. Feel free to watch the replay. For those of you who are, um, struggling to stay, I don't hold people hostage like some people tend to do. Um, but feel free to watch the replay, and if you have learning disabilities or struggle, feel free to watch in sections. I'm gonna crop this. Yeah, this is what my laptop can do. It has a lot of um, creative settings, I suppose. Um, okay, finally the thing decides to work, but I'm gonna save. Make sure I don't have copies. Okay. Yeah, there's an option to either save it as is or save a copy of it. But here you go. um, I bet Dr. Rappaccini be like, "Yup, that'd be the clinic, all right." I'll probably do a video on Dr. Monica Rappaccini describing who she is. Because I bet you guys are like, "Huh? Who's Dr. Rappaccini?" Um, but all of you guys are so hilarious. Um, cheers to you too in Darkness and Point Extra Lounge. So sorry for missing all of your guys' comments. But I was busy making that. Hope you guys like this. Is give you guys a look. Got the window. It says AIM Inhuman Clinic, waiting center. Um, Accessibility area. Stuff to do and stuff for the kids. And it faintly says reception. And chairs in the background and one in the foreground. You guys are awesome though. Your guys' comments, especially you in Darkness and Point Dexter, you guys are, especially you in Darkness, you're freaking hilarious, dude. But yeah, I'll add this to the Discord if you guys like. Yeah, you know what? Heck, I might as well add it to the art section of the server. Um, and I hope you guys in the server like it as well. Because I know it's been a while since I've been on Discord, but I'm, just been unwell. And for anybody wondering why I've been so MIA, it's because I've been so unwell. And some of them said, well, you don't stop hanging out with your friends. And granted, that part's true. But I was trying to hang, but at the same time, being ill is like saying, screw you. You're just gonna be in bed all day and not hang out with your friends. In your face, Melissa. Like, that was me being sick. That was me being sick and going, oh, screw you. You're not gonna hang with your friends. I'll make you as sick as you're gonna be. Nah, 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 nah. And yeah, so that sucked ass. Thanks to Darkness. Yeah, that'd be Gemma. That'd be Dr. Simmons. um, and I bet Daisy Johnson be like, oh boy. I bet Daisy Johnson be like, oh boy, another hospital to treat us. Finally. That'd be Daisy probably. Daisy Johnson. That'd be her brain. Um, but yeah. There's my drawing for everybody. I will put this in the Discord server as well. Because I bet people are like dying to see this. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little art spree, of a stream. And yeah. In the words of In the words of Dr. George Tarleton, AIM are here to help, guys.